Good morning, B and 2B. Also, I would like to greet our prof, Miss Marinel Domingo. Good morning, ma'am. I am Krisha May Gumabon and I am here to discuss the seventh topic together with my groupmates. So, what's the day today? Yes, it's Friday, another day and another topic to learn. By the way, this is a recorded online discussion for the subject MTB MLE 100 Contents and Pedagogy of Mother Tongue. Nakakaramdam ba kayo ng antok? Tara, shake it off! Tumayo kayo at samahan nyo kaming sumayaw. Huwag mahihiya. Open your cameras at sundan natin ang sayaw. Ready?
Kung ikaw ay malungkot o kaya'y nababagot, huwag ka nang sumimangot, ang noo mo'y kukunot. Kalimutan ang problema at ikaw ay sasaya. Pag gumiling-giling, gumiling-giling ka. Tama yan! Gumiling pataas! Gumiling pababa! Ang galing nyo! Kung ikaw ay malungkot o kaya'y nababagot, huwag ka nang sumimangot, ang noo mo'y kukunot. Kalimutan ang problema at ikaw ay sasaya. Pag gumiling-giling, gumiling-giling ka. Ang galing-galing nyo! Gumiling pa kanan. Gumiling pa kaliwa. Tama yan! Kung ikaw ay malungkot o kaya'y nababagot, huwag ka nang sumimangot, ang noo mo'y kukunot. Kalimutan ang problema at ikaw ay sasaya. Pag gumiling-giling, gumiling-giling ka. Ang galing-galing nyo! Gumiling ng paikot-ikot. Tama yan! Gumiling-giling, gumiling-giling ka.
Very good. So, thank you, class. You may now turn off your camera. So now, I will going to introduce to you our teachers for today na makakasama kong mag-discuss. Me, Krisha May Gumabon, together with Miss Sophia Castro, Miss Antoinette Onoya, and Miss Marianne Colipat. Do you want to play a game? Yes, alright. So, lend me your ears and be ready for the mechanics of the game. So, we have here Pirate Ben. And for him to get the treasure, we need... This is Pirate Ben. For him to get the treasure over here, kailangan natin siyang tulungan makatawid sa 9 levels na ito. Nakikita nyo ba? So, paano kaya? Sa bawat level na madadaanan ni Pirate Ben, may mga questions na kailangan nyong gawin at sagutan ng tama. Ang bawat tanong sa bawat tanong para makausad siya at makapunta sa treasure na nasa dulo. Naiintindihan ba? Great! Ready na ba kayo? Okay, simulan na natin. Level 1 question. True or false? Writing is one of the micro skills that students need to learn. It is true or false? Tingnan nga natin. Yes, true. Very good. Ngayon, nausad na si Pirate Ben sa level 2. Next, question number 2. In writing your name, first letter should be what? Anong sagot? Reveal the answer. Yes, big letter or a capital letter. Very good. Uusad na ulit sa level 3 si Pirate Ben. Level 3 question. Reveal it. At the end of the sentences, there should be a what. What punctuation mark we used after the sentence? Tingnan nga natin. Yes, a period, dot, or a full stop. Very good. Return to the game. Ngayon, uusad ulit si Pirate Ben kasi very good kayo sa first to 3 questions. So, reveal the question number 4. Name the punctuation mark used in the statement. Michael has a big house. Alex has a small house. Anong tawag dito? Semicolon kaya? Reveal the answer. Yes, very good. Ngayon, uusad ulit si Pirate Ben sa level 5. Level 5, reveal the answer. Name the punctuation mark used in the statement. I am tired, she said. Ano ang tawag natin sa punctuation mark na ito? Anong sagot? Reveal the answer. Yes, a quotation mark. Very good. Let's proceed to the level 6. Level 6 question, reveal it. Name the punctuation mark used in the statement. There are 2 8s in 808. Ano ang tawag natin sa punctuation mark na ito? Reveal the answer. Yes, apostrophe. Very good. Level 7 question. Name the punctuation mark used in the statement or in the word. Hello. Ano ang tawag natin dito? Ano? Exclamation point or exclamation mark? Reveal nga natin kung tama ang sagot nyo. Very good! You're right! Uusad na ulit si Pirate Ben sa level 8. Level 8 question, reveal it. Name the punctuation mark used in the statement. Free ticket will be given to children and women only. Ano ang tawag natin dito? In between the children and women. Ano? Reveal the answer. Very good. It's called slash. For the last question, level 9 question. Name the punctuation mark used in the sentence. Ano ang tawag natin dito? Pick me up. Ano ang tawag natin sa dalawang punctuation mark na ito? Ano ang sagot? Tignan nga natin. Very good. It's called hyphen. Alright, very good, student. Now, we can move to the treasure. And dito, malalaman natin kung ano ang topic natin ngayon. May idea na ba kayo what's inside the treasure? Ano kaya? Our topic for today is writing. Very good. Specifically, our lesson for today is about teaching writing in mother tongue. On how we teachers will going to teach them on how to write properly. Let's start. Handwriting. In school, excellent students are those who can write their names properly, write a short narration of what happened on their whole day on school, and those who can write a journal. In that way, they can be confident on sharing their thoughts, meaning their literacy skills are improving. But before they will become a literate person, they will need first to know how to read and write. Students are most likely an empty cup once they enter school, and we teachers are the one who are responsible for pouring them a knowledge and skills that will help them in the future. In teaching the students, we need first to start In the beginning, of course, simple to complex. It is more likely a spiral progression. It has a progress. So, how we will going to teach them in terms of writing? They can probably write if they are not familiar with letters or if they don't know the letters. Before we will going to proceed on teaching them on how to write, firstly, we need to teach them to be familiarized with letters. After that, we will proceed on this actual step. Step 1. Show students how to write new letters in the air on their hands. In this step, patience is a virtue. You must demonstrate to the students how to write name on air. It should be big so students can see what you are doing clearly. Have them practice writing their names using their finger on air for 4 to 3 times. Then hold one hand in the air and show them how to write the letter on the palm of the hand using finger on the other hand. Have them do this with you 3 to 4 times. In order for the students acquire new skills, they need first to experience it. That's why it is repetitively done. Because if you ask student to do it once, there will be a chance that they forget it easily. So, next step. Step number 2. Have students practice writing the new letter on their paper or slate. After the student mastered how to write on the air, challenge them to apply what they've learned on actual. But teacher must demonstrate it first. Write the letter on the board and make sure to write it slowly, making the letter large for everyone to see it. Write the letter at least 3 times. It goes like this.
So class, since we are done on letter A up to the X on our previous lesson, Teacher May will going to show you how to write letter Y. Eyes on the board as I teach you how to write it. Is that clear? Okay, let's start with letter Y. Now Teacher May will going to teach you how to write a big letter Y. Start making a big letter Y on the top line and make a slant up to the middle. Then, make a slant upward again. And then, start again at this point, connecting the dot, connecting these two slant, and make a straight line up to the bottom. So now, we have a big letter Y. So, how we will going to write a small letter Y? So, it goes like this. Make a standing line downward to the bottom. And curve it upward. And again, start at this middle line and make a standing line below the bottom line. And write a backward curve. Alright, is that clear? Now, we have a big letter Y and a small letter Y.
After that, it is their turn to do it. Have students practice writing the letter on their slates 10 times.
Now, it's your turn to make these letters. On your paper, making a big letter Y with a small letter Y. Practice it 10 times on your paper. You can do it. Good luck, kids!
Teachers should go around the room to facilitate students and help those students who are having trouble in forming a letter. So, next step is step number 3. Step number 3, have students practice writing new keyword on their paper or slate. Write it 3 to 4 times so everyone can clearly see how you write it. Have students write a keyword given at least 10 times on their slates or on their exercise books. Students should also learn how to write other words or letter, not only their names, because it is for them to exercise their writing skills, writing other letters that is absent in their names. Teaching them how to write a new word goes like this.
Now, I will going to teach you how to write the word one. Teacher May will going to do it on the board, eyes on me, eyes on the board, because at the end of this, you will going to try it as well on your paper. Is that clear? Great. We need to start with the letter O. Start at the top and make a big circle up to the left until we reach the top. Again, we need to start at this point in the top line, make a circle up to the left until we reach top again, connecting it to the first point. Okay, let's proceed with a small letter N. It is a small letter, so we need to start at this middle line. Making a standing line, reaching the bottom line, and go again in the middle and make a curve like this. And when we reach this point, we will going to write a standing point reaching the bottom line. Great! Now we have letter N. Now we will going to proceed on the last letter, a small letter E. We need to start below this middle line. So we need to start in this point. Do you see it? We need to start at this point. Making a loop and continue making a small loop and continue to make a big curve reaching the bottom. Okay, do you see it?
Ask them to do it. In this way, students are applying what they have learned from you.
Is that clear? Okay, very good. A big thumbs up for you. So now, it is your turn to do it on your paper. Write the word you see on the board and do it 10 times until you practice and mastered it. Is that clear? It's your turn. You may begin now. Good luck!
As a teacher, you need to monitor their progress, walk around, and see what they are doing. Students have different level of intelligence. Some students most probably know how to write simple words as they enter kinder or grade 1. But surely, many of them doesn't. So, see to it that before they will be promoted to the next level, they all have same skills in writing.
So now I am Sophia Castro and I am here to discuss about spelling, or how we will teach the students how to write with the correct spelling. But before we start, let us first define what is spelling. Spelling is defined as the proper way to write a word using correct order of letters. Spelling is a set of conventions that regulates the way of using graphemes to represent a language in its written form. In other words, spelling is the rendering of the speech sound into writing. Spelling is one of the elements of orthography, and highly standardized spelling is perspective element. In teaching children how to write, we also need to consider the spelling of each word that they will be writing. So, in teaching them how to write with correct spelling, we should also consider these steps to improve their writing. So, first is dictate a word from today's lesson and have the students write them on their paper. So, it says here that after the lesson, with that particular day, give the student a task to write a given word that you will dictate on their paper or notebook. So, for example, the word shapes is your keyword. So, before we start to spell it, we have to know the sound of each letters that we will be using. So, let us try now. Let us spell the word shapes. So, S, H, A, P, E, and S. Okay, very good. The word shapes is napakadali lamang isulat kung tayo ang pagbabasihan. Pero dahil nga nagsisimula or natututo pa lamang sila, ito ay challenging sa part nila. So next is dictate the keyword from the last lesson. and have the students to write the word on their paper. So just like the first slide, we will dictate a keyword and the students will try to write it down. But that word will be connected to the previous lesson. So for example, the word colors is the keyword that we will be using. So dito, tulad lang din nung nauna, the teacher will try the students' capacity if they really can write the word correctly. At makakatulong din ito para mapaalala sa kanila kung ano yung mga napag-aralan nila in the past days. So again, let us try to spell the word colors. C-O-L-O-R-N-S. Okay, very good. For the next one, dictate 2 or 3 words from earlier lessons slowly, one by one, and have the students to write each word. So here we will start to make improvements with the words that we will be using. We can add 2 or 3 words for them to write. So for example, the word we will use are green and circle. So just like the other example we use, the word green and circle is connected to the previous lesson that they learned. So in dictating the words that you will be using, we have to be slowly for the students to really understand what would they will be writing. Ginagawa ito para makita natin ang improvements ng mga bata kung alam ba o natututo ba talaga silang magsulat ng tama yung mga spelling. So next is, walk around the classroom as the students write to encourage them and help them. So after giving the words you ask them to write, you should also check around the class if someone is having a difficulties in writing the given words. You can also help them by encouraging them that they can do it because they are good at it and make them feel not too pressure. So for the last one, write the spelling words correctly on the board and have the student to check their work to correct the sentence. So after roaming around the class and checking if there is someone who is struggling to write, the teacher will start to write the words given to the students for them to check if they write the word correctly. So to summarize on how to teach the children how to write with correct spelling is to encourage them to write simple to complex words, for them to improve as the words they will write will be difficult. And also, we should make sure that they understand the different sounds of the letters for them not to be confused with the letters that they will be using. Teaching young children the strategy, rules, and concepts to grow their spelling and vocabulary knowledge benefits them in all aspects of their learning, as well as in their everyday life. Learners who feel confident with letters and word patterns are able to read and comprehend more complex texts.
Practice reading sentences. Good day, children. I am Teacher Antoinette. Today, we will talk about practicing reading sentences. But before we start, let us first define what is the meaning of reading and a sentence. What is reading? Reading is the process of looking at a series of written symbols and getting meaning from it. When we read, we use our eyes to receive written symbols such as letters, punctuations, and spaces. And we use our brain to convert them into words, sentences, and paragraphs that communicate something to us. What is a sentence? A sentence is a group of words that makes a statement, ask questions, or express a command, wish, or exclamation. In simple terms, a sentence is a set of words that contains a subject, or what is the sentence is talk about, or the topic of the sentence, and a predicate, or what is said about the subject. For today's lesson, we are going to learn to read the sentences that ask questions, express a command, wish, or exclamation. Are you ready to learn, children? Okay, let's The fire is hot. The fire is hot. The fire is hot. Your turn. Have you seen a windmill? Have you seen a windmill? Have you seen a windmill? Your turn. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Your turn. The boy is running. The boy is running. The boy is running. Your turn. I love my mother and my father. I love my mother and my father. I love my mother and my father. Your turn. Oops! I dropped the coin. Oops! I dropped the coin. Oops! I dropped the coin. Your turn. Did you read all the sentences correctly? Good job! Give yourselves a good job clap. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. G-O-O-D-J-O-B. Good job. Good job. G-O-O-D-J-O-B. Good job. Good job.
Good day everyone. I am here to discuss the topic of bridging in the MLE or multilingual education. What is bridging? Bridging is a performance-based and curriculum-embedded assessment tools designed to help teachers identify intellectual strength and construct learning profiles of individual children between the ages of 3 and 8. What is MLE or multilingual education? It typically refers to a first language, first education, that is, schooling which begins in the mother tongue and transitions to additional languages. L2 is a second language, is any language that a person uses other than a first or native language. Contemporary linguists and educators commonly use the term L1 to refer to a first or native language, and the term L2 to refer a second language or a foreign language that's being studied. L3 is in dealing with linguistic situation of multilingual. The term third language or L3 refers to a non-native language which is currently being used or acquired in a situation where the person already has knowledge of one or more L2s, in addition one or more L1. These are some examples of first language. Number 1. Piging. Ito ay ginagawa tuwing may okasyon, pagsasama ng mga tao sa isang lugar para kumain at magsaya. Number 2. Busilak. Ginagamit upang ilarawan ang isang tao na mabait, maputi o kaakit-akit. Number 3. Sambat. Ginagamit bilang pamalit sa salitang tinudor o kasalungat ng kutsara. Number 4. Salumpuwit. May 4 na paa, kadalasang kahoy, may sandalan at pwedeng upuan. Pang-5. Katipan. Tawag sa iyong kasintahan. Pang-6. Batugan. Tawag sa isang taong laging walang ginagawa, tamad at laging nagpapahinga. I have here some example words in first language and second language. Number 1, mabuhay. In English, welcome. Number 2, maganda. In second language, beautiful. Number 3, salamat. In English, thank you. Number 4, ingat. In second language, take care. Number 5, kain na. In English, let's eat. Number 6, sandali lang. In second language, just a moment.
Before we formally end this discussion, kindly open again your camera for our closing dance.
Tayo ay magpaalam na, tayo ay magkikita pa sa muli nating pagsasama, tayo'y matututong magkasama. Tayo ay magpaalam na, tayo ay magkikita pa sa muli nating pagsasama, tayo'y matututong magkasama. Tayo ay magpaalam na, tayo ay magkikita pa sa muli nating pagsasama, tayo'y matututong magkasama.
We will see you all again till our next lessons. Goodbye!